What's up, you guys? It's Jules here, back with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the most recent, I believe he's a Twitch streamer, Hasan Piker. I swear every single week there's someone doing some crazy shit streaming and it goes viral. People get canceled in the gaming community all the time. I'm gonna be honest, when I watched this video I was like, no. You get a physical reaction of like, what is wrong with you? People are live streaming so much that maybe they don't even understand you need to make sure you're a normal person on and off the stream. A nice person. Something always goes wrong because they're streaming hours of their life every single day. Like that 5 seconds goes viral and it really shows like a part of your character that needed to be exposed. You don't have enough, I guess, self-awareness while you're streaming to thousands of people that consider that you're live. I don't know. It's good that it reveals things about bad people. It seems like he wants his dog to stay in one place and almost like stay in the background of his stream. And I could be wrong, but that was the vibe that I was getting and what a lot of people were getting. I believe he got mad at the dog for no reason. Your dog should be allowed to walk around the room and walk around your house. Like, the dog shouldn't be forced to lay down in a certain area for as long as you want her to. I had to look him up because I really haven't heard of him, but basically it says he's an American online streamer, influencer, and left-wing political commentator. His streams typically consist of political and social commentary, gaming, and media consumption. My computer's so slow, bro. Let's take a look at the shirt that he's wearing here. Racism, bigotry, patriarchy, white supremacy, inequality, oppression, intolerance, and injustice. And then let's take a look at the behavior towards the dog.
Reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
No, I can't. Oh my gosh, that pisses me off so much. This is where cancel culture actually makes sense, because the poor thing is just trying to walk around the room. I would never, ever do that. I also, like, my sweet little baby guinea pigs, I try to make sure they're comfortable. I try to make sure, like, they always have something to snack on. Like, in my 22 years of living, I have never physically seen a dog near me or around me with a shock collar on. Like, I feel like shock collars are just very unpopular, but I don't really know. Like, I've never owned a dog myself. I don't know. But I think there's just so many alternative ways of training them. And, like, maybe the shock collar is like a cheap ass, lazy ass way of doing it. Assumptions that this is on the highest setting of the shock collar and that's why it's hurting her. This man got visibly angry at his dog for simply moving. And then when hearing his dog yelp, he responded with more anger, calling the dog a baby. Imagine what he does offline. Exactly. And this is bringing back to the time where we were reacting to Alinity when she threw her cat behind her. Self-awareness. You are on stream and you deserve all the backlash that you're getting. Like, her cat was on top of her desk and she took it like it was just a fucking football and threw it behind her. Huh? Like, good thing she got banned. I really hope this kid gets banned and he should not have the dog. And then also, I think Alinity, like, either had her dog try alcohol or her cat. I don't know. There was so much weird shit with Alinity, let's be honest. It makes me cringe inside. You know, your animal isn't just, you don't get to just control your animal and make them sit for however long you want to.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Being such a...
Oh my god, you're trying to, like, leave the corner that he stuck you in? Oh my god. What are you doing? Why are you trying to leave the corner? Why are you trying to be a dog? A stuffed animal in my stream so it's more, like, aesthetic? Like, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. I could be wrong, though. And the worst thing is when this happens to streamers and they're getting canceled and they don't even take accountability for their behavior. Because I saw clips of him saying like, oh, she's so spoiled and people think I'm so evil and stuff. And it's like, no, you need to address what happened in this clip. You need to address your reaction and your behavior, why you responded that way. Why does she have a shock collar? What is it for? Not just, oh my God, she's so spoiled. Like, maybe address what the whole internet just saw.
You're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled.
Well, like, what's so wrong? The whole thing about having a pet is to treat them like your kid and spoil them. Is it bad to spoil your dog? You're supposed... Look at the people in the chat. Don't take your anger out on Kayla. She's a precious angel. People can see this. And he can see these comments too. He doesn't care about his behavior because he's such a popular streamer. He thinks that he can do whatever he wants and get away with it. Injustice! Let's give Kayla some justice. Kaya. I forgot. I think that your dog is very oppressed by you. Is experiencing injustice by you. Clearly your dog is experiencing inequality as well. So let's practice what we preach here. Your viewers that probably like you for some reason said you're making your dog stressed. What is his reaction? Just blame it on other people. Like, have you ever heard the word accountability? And then there's a clip of, I'm not really sure who these people are, guys. Like, I don't really watch Twitch streams, but basically he's with this woman. It could be like, I don't freaking know. And she's explaining that her collar is too tight, and he just like doesn't care. He's like,
I love her. I think her collar's too tight. You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get 1. I think you're choking her.
She's a lot of neck meat.
Meanwhile, Piker was...
What? Why do people walk this earth just assuming that nothing is their fault and they do everything correct? I don't get it. You do everything correct. You can't take any criticism, right? Because you're perfect. These people are on such a high horse because they make so much money. They have so much fans and stuff that, like, honestly, the cancel culture is the only way to take down people like this.
Best kept after dog on the planet is actually being abused by me, apparently.
I don't really know all the facts, so if I said anything wrong, like, let me know. I only, like, saw a lot of really brief stuff about this, so is it true that it was a shock collar? It does seem that way. People are saying that she was, like, sitting in the back for, like, 4 hours, and that's wrong, too. Why don't you just come on and explain yourself instead of almost gaslighting the viewers? Because saying, oh, she's the most spoiled dog, she's so cared for, and blah, 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 that doesn't change the fact of what we saw. It wasn't actually a shock collar. You're gonna have to prove it. And, you know, if you let her leave the room during your streams, you're gonna have to show that too. I'm really happy that I don't stream. I mean, literally nothing would happen. But, you know, with freaking Alinity, like, her nipple fell out one time and then she got banned. There's so many things that could go wrong in a stream. Like, people in your house could start fighting. It's definitely... Oh, my guinea pig is sleeping. They're both sleeping. Average people don't act like this. I think that when people get very, very famous and they almost get an ego about it, they think that they can't do anything wrong. And this is what happens. They have to, like, learn a lesson by the internet just turning on them completely. I'm going to wrap up this video here because I have a lot of projects going on. I have to get going with all of that stuff, but I really hope that it wasn't a shock collar. Sometimes the internet can jump to conclusions. Sometimes the internet, like, wants to cancel people, but I think the video just was what we saw, and there's not really much more to it. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.